This is my life. I do a lot, and somehow I'm supposed to condense all of this into one brand. I'm giving myself 90 days to do it. So come with me on this journey, y'all, because it gets really real over here. So as you guys can see, I do a lot of different things. I'm a hair and makeup artist that has my own studios. Actually, studios. Oh my God, I can say studios now. I do a lot in the Valley of the Sun of Arizona. I'm also a creative director for photo shoots and for runway, as well as a mother and a wife. And I happen to be in a Kiki ballroom. That's kind of new. I'm also a pageant queen. I have a ton of things going on, but I have a problem, guys. And I mean, I have a huge problem. With everything I do it to the max. And sometimes I burn out. I'm pretty sure you burn out too. And what's even crazier about this whole thing is I love every single thing I do. So I'm not going to choose between them. They're all a part of just my life in general. So for the girlies out there that have too much talent and not enough time, this is the place for you. I am Daytrielle, aka Lash Day, your motivation mommy, and I do a ton of things. We're going to make all of these things into one brand in the next 90 days. We are revamping everything, my loves. I mean everything. We are revamping the salon life. We are revamping our mommy and house life. We are revamping and learning new things about moving our bodies and becoming our flyest, sexiest selves. We are building the life that we absolutely love from a life that, we like it, but it's very overwhelming. And I've given myself 90 days to do it. I hope that you come on this journey with me, because you're gonna do it with me too. One might ask, how did we even get here? Well, for my girlies with a lot of talent without a lot of time, you already know how we got here. We were out there living our best lives, and then we got really good at stuff, and we were like, you know what? I could probably make some money off of this, and did. Problem is, the things that you make a little bit of money off of being good at are probably taken away from your everyday income because you're spending too much time on it. That was number one. I took on a lot of things without knowing how to kind of combine it all together, which is why I have 50 million different, not YouTubes, but Instagrams. I have a ton of Instagrams. And for my girlies who have a ton of Instagrams, we're going to figure that out too on this journey in the next 90 days, because posting to 5 to 10 different Instagrams every day is very hard to do. The second thing that I played myself with this one. I adore my clients. I absolutely adore my clients. They are the reason why I can do all the things that I can do. They're my bread and butter. They are the foundation. Okay, the foundation. However, I'm a hairstylist, a cosmetologist. Yes, I am licensed, and my love for my clients got a little too deep because I literally built my brand and I built how I work my brand around my clientele, which makes it very hard for me to be able to expand, because my brand is all basically about me and my clients and my relationship with my clients. But what happens when I don't got no more hours to do hair in, or when prices go up and the economy changes? I need to make my salon and lashes and fashion businesses sustainable. I need to make them, in our professional terms, scalable. I need to be able to teach what I do, teach it to someone else, and it be repeatable. So I'm definitely going to learn how to do that, because you know what? I love my clients, and I've still got something for every single last one of them, but we cannot just base our entire business off of our current clients. We have to look to the future as well. So those things are just not working for me. Being the whole brand, I cannot be that anymore. I just can't do it. I'm not using all of my resources. So I went through the finances, and this is the beginning for you too. Pull up the bank accounts, friends. Pull up your Cash Apps. Pull up your Venmos. Pull up everywhere, your Zelle, everywhere that you spend money. And it's time to do an audit on what we use, what we don't, what we're spending on, and what we shouldn't be spending on. The fat of my business was already pretty much trimmed down, because that's one thing that I do. About every 3 months, I go through all of my apps, all of my subscriptions, and I figure out what I'm using and what I'm not. Well, the one on my list that I should absolutely be using, because it will definitely bring more income, is MailChimp. Guys, MailChimp is so cool, and you can just you can email people about a lot of things. But for me personally, I'm going to use it with my salon to take people down the path of not only getting their hair done, not only getting their makeup done, but lead them to the fashion line that I have, lead them to the lashes line that I have, and the other things that I have going on. MailChimp is really good for that. That is the one resource that I am underutilizing so much. The other one would probably be Jotform. I usually use Jotform for my model forms, and that's about it. But I think that I'm going to use it for salon forms, and I'm going to use it for a couple of different things, especially for this channel. So you're going to want to do an audit of all of your finances. So for me personally, not using my resources and building my business model as I went around my current clientele instead of the future clientele that I want to have, are probably the top 2 ways that I absolutely played myself, guys. What are some ways that you played yourself in your business, and how are you going to, fix it? Drop it below. Leave me some comments. Maybe we could bounce some ideas off of each other. I'm definitely going to be letting y'all know how does MailChimp actually work out for me, and how do the job forms actually work out for me on a financial in a financial way, and in a relationship way with my clients. We're going to see how they feel about all of that greatness. But anyway, in addition to the things that I do professionally, I do a lot of things that I do just for the fun of it, and just to give back to my community, because I think that all work and no play makes me a very, very boring girl, and I can't stand to be bored. So I do a lot of this now. Just to show y'all, I am super saver serious, and we only have 90 days to do this in, baby. Look at this. 90-day content execution plan, okay? I got the 90-day social media digital income plan. A girl is not playing. 90-day content hooks and titles book. All of this. 90-day viral YouTube blueprint. Notice it says Datrielle does it at the top. Y'all, I actually planned this YouTube today. I don't usually plan the YouTubes. That's probably why I'm looking down so much, because right now I have so many papers around me. Next time around, I am definitely going to have one paper with really big font. Yeah, I'm noticing, even though my contacts are prescription, for those of you that's been following me for a minute, your girl finally got prescriptive contacts, and I'm not going blind for vanity anymore. But anyway, the only one that I can really read real good is this one that I wrote on. So I definitely got to use bigger font. For those of us that need it, use the bigger font, girl. Don't strain your eyes. But anyway, I have my pre-production worksheets. I have the final game plan over here. I actually planned this time, which is pretty cool. That's an accomplishment. This is day 1 out of 90. I am following my execution plan to a T, and I will definitely be letting y'all know how it worked out. In addition to actually planning a YouTube instead of winging it, I let some of my clients know verbally that I'm going to be switching things up with the salon. So guys, when you start making these decisions, go ahead and start letting people know. Like I said, I'm going to put out a little email on the MailChimp and keep it going. I have my foundation now, and I hope you get your foundation too. If you want to know how I got these, let me tell you. And I know some of y'all are gonna be mad at me or whatever, but I definitely use ChatGPT. I affectionately call ChatGPT Chatitha, and how I did it was I did a complete audit of Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube that I already have. I took screenshots of YouTube Studio and my back office on all of these, and I put them into Chat GPT, and then I told Chat GPT kind of where I want to go with it. Another thing is, to be fair, I've been on Chat GPT for a couple of months now, and been familiarizing the AI with the different things that I do and how my life works. Like, it makes my schedules and stuff like that. So ChatGPT already had a lot of knowledge about me and my life workings, because I do a lot. Honestly, Chatitha has definitely changed my world. She saves me so many hours. Usually I would just get really overwhelmed and not do this at all. Like, how many of y'all get overwhelmed? Drop it in the comments, friend. Like, pull those faces if you need to, because that is how I be feeling. Put the emoji down there, tears, all of it, friend. I want it. Why don't we have any, do we have an emoji that's like snotting from the nose? Because that's the one that I need to put down in there, especially since a girl ain't drinking no more, y'all. But anyway, that is what I did. I put it into Chat GPT, made a whole plan, printed that bad boy out. My hubby Ken's is so proud. He's taking me to go get a binder and a hole puncher. That way I can keep up with what I'm doing, and I can let y'all know the real deets, the real stats at the end of this. Bonus round. For those of y'all don't follow YouTube all the time, hey girl, hey, welcome. But you know that they upped the hours, guys. Oh my God. Like, the day that I decide that I want to be serious about this, they up the hours from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours. Am I going to be discouraged? Absolutely not, because I do what I want to do, and I have faith that I could get those 8,000 watch hours as well as 1,000 subscribers. So guys, like, subscribe and like my content and watch it all the way through. It's gonna get better and better and better. Like I said, this is day 1 of my 90-day execution, and then my next video. Oh, that's what I gotta tell you about. So, pageant is coming up, guys. I have a whole pageant weekend. I am definitely going to take you through how I prep for that, my glitz, my glam, my beauty, the outfit. So if you're into fashion, if you are into pageantry, if you are into stress management and what all that looks like, definitely ring the bell for day trio so you do not miss any of those videos. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My next video coming out is going to be getting prepared for it, and then I will take you into pageant weekend later on. It is from September 4th to September 7th, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for viewing my video. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, because I know that you did. We gotta have more talks like this, y'all. And just to let you guys know, I think I'm gonna start at the end of these videos putting like who I'm wearing and what's going on, you know what I mean? So let's start out with one of the most positive, most inspirational, I would dare say the most positive and inspirational male designer in our industry, in the AZ indie fashion industry, and that is Joseph Line Company. This shirt that I'm wearing right here is absolutely everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. And his thing is, if you go to his site, you'll see like pigeons looking in the mirror, and they're actually swans. And I love that this one is a black swan. I got it from a photo shoot that we did together a little while ago, and I just love it. As you can see, I have it on with my sparkly pants because I want it to be, you know, comfy but glam at the same time. Make sure that y'all check out his website. He has a lot of really cool gear on there. It is unisex. There's for girls and for guys and everybody in between. So definitely check it out and support a local brand that encourages this industry like a ton. And these lashes that I have on today are from my lash line. These are my classic beauty lashes. So yeah, if you want either one of those, go ahead and get that or whatever. And until next time, bye.